quick introduction as fast as I can possibly make it because Disneyland waits for no one. I am going to be going to Disneyland for 5 days straight, Monday through Friday. I'm blessed to have the Inspire Key Pass, which will allow me to not have to pay for parking at all this week. So we're saving a little bit of money. I'm gonna try my best not to spend a lot of money while we're here. The main focus is a very particular knitting project that I have dedicated to only working on whenever I come to Disney, and that is the Quadrophenia blanket. I unfortunately don't know the pattern designer's name, but it will be linked in the description below. And I am using Fangirl Fibers 2025 Disney Attractions subscription yarns. This is the project as it stands so far. I have a Peter Pan clay progress keeper hanging out with us, and this guy is from Magic Land Yarns. It's just everything Disney in this project, but we're gonna see how much progress I can make on this project while knitting at Disneyland. This is what this is looking like so far. I'm really excited to see what it looks like by the end of this week. And before we go, final thing, sorry. We have to take a moment for this project bag. Look at how beautiful this is. Thank you. A needle runs through it for this gorgeous, gorgeous bag. Little tangle, and now I must stay until I knit through this much yarn because I don't want it to just be loose in my bag, even though I'm ready to go home. Welcome back to my car. Before we leave, I think I would like to make this a little bit of a recurring element of this vlog, and we'll just summarize what we did today at Disney. I'm kind of new to the pin trading world, and I managed to do some trading today. This is my current trader standing. I got a pack of mug characters as well as a 2-pack of mystery. Traded the Stitch bubble wand for this Aurora. I don't know if you can see it that well. And then I also had a Simba mug that I traded for this squishy Tigger. Look at him. I decided to keep, for now at least, this is my keep side, I decided to keep for now this Robin Hood mug. I don't know if I want to start a collection of Robin Hood pins, but this is there just in case I want to do that. I had the Cheshire Cat and Marie ducks, and I traded them both for these Jack faces. I think I want to try to collect all of his faces, so that would be fun. And then I also bought this guy. This is Christopher Robin reading a book, and he came with Pooh Bear also reading a book. I have Pooh on my trader side because I actually have a bunch of Pooh pins, but I needed a Christopher Robin one, so he's gonna go on my Pooh Loungefly when I get home. I needed to swap out my portable battery charger for my phone again right before I left, And I decided to also pick up this little fanny bag, and I think it's gonna be super cute and I'll be able to use it throughout this week and any other time I go to Disney, honestly. It's got Mickey ears. Cute. I'm just gonna go ahead and pack this up for tomorrow. I did it. Okay, and then our final big important summary for the day is this. The progress that we made today. We started where Peter Pan is currently flying, and I think we pretty much doubled where we were from the start. Let's fold it down and see. Yeah, pretty much doubled, and I think that was kind of my secret plan. But here it is. Yay! I'll see you guys tomorrow night because I have a full day of something else before I can actually go to Disney, and maybe we'll stay for the fireworks tomorrow night. Who knows? But we're definitely going to keep working on that project. See you tomorrow. Disney day 2. Outfit check. I got my Doug shirt. My new little fanny pack, which is stocked and loaded with our new hand sanitizer. As part of my project pan, I do have hand sanitizer, but I just recently finished it off, so it's okay that I bought a new one. But this one's also specifically for Disneyland because he has ears. Yes, I did just justify that purchase, and you can't tell me that it's not okay. We've also got our headphones because I realized yesterday I could be audiobooking while we do this, and we could be tackling yet another backlog, which I have so many books that I need to read, and I have so many Libby downloads right now that are starting to warn me hey, we're gonna take ourselves back to Libby if you're not gonna read us. And we've got our pins. I wanted to get the whole set, but they're too similar. They're not different enough, and I am on a mission to curate my own little collection of different. We've got our bag, and let's go. R.I.P. to the venue of my senior prom. We brought the dance party back. I grew up with this. Alrighty friends, it's only a few hours later, and I'm sorry I did not stay to watch the entirety of the fireworks, but I instead watched Fantasmic, and I haven't seen it in a very long time. I didn't get the best viewing area, but Disney has ticket gated that show, and you only get good viewing if you buy a dinner and show pass, which I'm not about to do. I'm sorry. I traded a Stitch mug for this flounder. I discovered that he is part of a set that I already have the Pooh Bear to, but I don't want any other of the guys that are in that set. So now that I have Flounder and Pooh, I am happy with this little set that I've created after playing trivia I traded for this castle. And that is our trading for the day. But again, this vlog is not so much to focus on Disney. It is more so my Disney making. And so here is our progress for today. And our skein is starting to be a little floppy. I am doing this double-stranded. Oh, hold on. I didn't mention yesterday, but I am using 80 grams of a full 100-gram cake, skein, excuse me, in order to make these. And yes, I'm just doing color blocks. I didn't want to bother with like trying to be super strategic on color placement. I wanted to just be able to knit away while at Disney, and it's gonna end up being really pretty at the end. But I do need to make sure I start paying attention to the weight of this because I still need 20 grams that won't be used. I'll weigh it before I come tomorrow to just see and test out what it's looking like, but I think we will definitely be finishing this color in this week if I can put in some decent time at Disney. I am tired, I'm hungry, I'm gonna go home and I'll see you tomorrow.
Last night? Is he going to say sorry for the mistake before I've even had a chance to tell him that I'm Eleonora?
It's tomorrow. Outfit check for day 3. I'm wearing my Peter Pan the Musical merch shirt, and I needed a hat today. It's so hot. It's going to be even hotter. I chose the wrong week to do this, honestly, because we're in the middle of a heat wave right now. We're looking at the 90s today. I did weigh the yarn this morning and I have 15 grams left of knitting with this color. I'm excited that we're actually going to finish this color and be able to start the next one in this week. I was worried that we were only going to work on one, and yeah, we're doing great. I'm already starting to bake in my car, so let's go to Disney for day 3.
And so just about halfway up our paper, you want to start with a circle. I'd say about the size of a baseball. Orange is a good...
Oh, dude! Scope out the double spinner!
Oh my gosh, I have a glow of sweat. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to get home, shower, and take care of myself because it's hot. But I got some updates. I finished my book. I was listening to... But I finished my book. I was listening to Unlikely Story by Ali Rawson. It was a nice little romance, cute. I got my doggies. Update. I am pretty certain we finished the 15 grams that we had planned for today. This is what our triangle is looking like. I am going to weigh this yarn once I get home. If it is correct, then we will set it up for tomorrow's knitting. This looks like 20 grams. Feels like 20 grams. We're gonna hope that it is. We're gonna say that it is. And the only knitting that I will do at home is going to be finishing off whatever is necessary in this color, if it's a row or two. If not, then I will just attach the new color, and that will only be one row forward and back to get it started so that we can knit tomorrow. I'm hot. I'll see you tomorrow. Me. I forgot to show you, but I drew Goofy today. Okay, hear me out. I came up with a different design plan as I was driving home, and so I frogged the entire thing. I did that. I did. And I restarted it. I'm going to try to max out as much as I can back to where I was before I go back to the park tomorrow. I thankfully don't really have anything I have to do today. While that does mean this new triangle was not entirely made at Disneyland, the progress was still done at Disney, okay? I make the rules, it's my project. I think I am going to be more happy with the color placement design that I have created just now. And originally I just didn't want to go through the work of winding small balls of yarn and separating all of the yarn from beautiful cakes to 3 separate balls of different weights. Actually, I know that that's exactly why I did not start with this original color placement plan, but I know I'm gonna like it much better. So we do the hard stuff in order to get the product that you want, right? So I do have to completely finish this ball, which was inspired by People Mover, and it was the January colorway. Then I will also need to entirely finish this ball, which is the one we've been working on all week so far, and it is Carousel of Progress, which was the February yarn. But then that only covers the entirety of People Mover that I had beforehand. As we learned today, I basically completed the entirety of Carousel of Progress. So if 2 balls equal 1 color that I've already done, then that means I need 4 colors total before I even go into the park. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to do that, but I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. And tomorrow, when we get to the park, I would like to actually ride the rides that the yarn is inspired by, because I finally will be able to once we get these 2 colors on the work. This was the June colorway, and it is in Mad Tea Party. And this one was the August colorway, and it is called Galactic Hero, which is inspired by the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. Oh, Mad Tea Party is obviously Alice in Wonderland teacups. Tomorrow I'll be getting dizzy on the teacups, I guess. Yay. That's my update. I know I'm gonna like this outcome much better. So sorry, not sorry, but sorry to myself more than anything, because I have to do all this extra work. I severely underestimated my knitting speed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back up to where we were before tomorrow's adventure, because I have some responsibilities to take care of. It's day 4 of 5 of going to Disneyland every single day for a week, and I just realized that tomorrow is Disneyland's birthday, and I'll be here for it, which means you'll be here for it. But I wanted to update you guys on the situation before we go into the park today. So we already know that I frogged the entire thing, and I tried my dang hardest to get back up to where we were, but I didn't make it. Instead, I made it to where I was kind of before I came. So like I came to the park like 2 weeks before I started this video idea, and that's the point that I got to. Like, I remember exactly where in the like work I was. So we are this far in now. I did manage to finish 2 colors and start the next. So even though yesterday I was like, yeah, we're gonna start the next color, we're still doing that, right? We're still starting the next color. It's just farther back in the progress as far as this actually goes. I have the Mad Tea Party currently on the needles, and I brought with me the next 3. I really don't think we're gonna get to all 3 today, but what would be ideal is if I finish Mad Tea Party and get Galactic Hero on the needles. Maybe finish Galactic Hero, because like then we'd actually be caught up to where we were yesterday, you know? So yeah, that's the whole vibe for today. And it's gonna be a lot of sitting and knitting. I gotta go on the teacups. And this is the shirt that we're wearing today. Because yeah, we're bringing the yarn.
Over here, buddy. Back over here.
I have to be super fast on this update for today because I got invited to an impromptu situation with a friend. So I gotta go home, shower, get ready for that as fast as I possibly can. I made it to where we started this week and a little bit further. I think, honestly, I made it to where we got to on day 1. But I did attach Galactic Hero, and so because I technically stitched this yarn at Disney, I feel comfortable with trying to catch back up at home still with this yarn. I didn't get to ride Astro Blasters, but we still have tomorrow. It's hot. I'm in a rush. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy birthday, Disneyland. Here's my fit check. There has been a little bit of progress since yesterday. That's why I'm showing it now. But I did end up doing a few rows this morning before coming in. And stitch count wise, we are officially back to where we were at the end of Wednesday before I decided to frog everything back. But I am so much more confident in the way that this is looking. Even though this week was a little bit of a like bust, I think I know that I'm going to be so much more happy with the final product. But we still have some stitching to do at Disney today. I do intend on starting Ariel's Undersea Adventure, which means we'll have to go back over to what's it called, DCA, and go ride that ride. But first order of business is I need a coffee and to go find a spot to watch the cavalcade. come to an end of our week-long marathon of knitting at Disneyland. Whew. I'm gonna take a break from going to Disney for a while. I am sunburnt. I was really looking forward to being able to say I did not get sunburnt at all this week, but I am in fact sunburnt. I need to go home, take a shower. But I want to do a final check-in with you guys. We've been doing our check-ins in the car all week long, so it feels right to do it as our ending. Here is our progress so far on this blanket. It is looking great. I was able to start Undersea, or Ariel's Undersea Adventure. I wanted to go on the ride, but it was broken down by the time I got to it, and they had no idea how long it was going to take to bring it back up. Despite all of the craziness that happened this week, I am really proud of the progress that we made. I did put Peter Pan back where I technically started it, so this progress is pretty good. While it's not 100% true to what maybe it would have looked like if I had this as the original, or if I kept going with the original plan, as I mentioned earlier today, I am much more confident with how this blanket is going to look by the end of it, now that I've changed the color placement plan. I hope you guys enjoyed spending the week with me at Disneyland as an annual pass holder. I feel very blessed for being able to do this challenge. It was a challenge towards the end of it. Literally yesterday I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go to Disney tomorrow. That's such a problem to have. I think it would be really fun to go back and look at my step count for the whole week. So it is the amount of steps I did all week long, and here's the itinerary that we did for the week as well. Okay, I don't have anything to cheers you guys with because I was not smart and did not bring any water, so I am a little bit dehydrated. I'm gonna go home. I hope you enjoyed Disneyland with me. Okay, bye. I'm tired and hot. I feel like that's the mantra of this entire week. Okay, bye guys.